Those in support of legalizing gay marriage in Minnesota are reaching the end of a long-fought battle. Ellen's following the breaking developments here from the news desk. And Ellen, the Senate just voted on this bill a few minutes ago.
They did, Eric, and it passed. This is another leap toward an overall historic move. Minnesota is all but certain to allow same-sex marriages starting August 1st. Now, on Thursday, you remember that the House passed the measure with a vote of 75 to 59. The Senate just gave the go-ahead 10 minutes ago with a vote of 37 to 30. Governor Dayton says that he will sign the bill into law at 5 p.m. tomorrow on the steps of the state capitol. And you can bet both supporters and maybe even opponents will be on hand, because they certainly were today. Down the hill in downtown St. Paul, the Wabasha Street Bridge is lined with rainbow gay pride flags, and Mayor Chris Coleman temporarily renamed it to the Freedom to Marry Bridge. He also proclaimed this week as Freedom to Marry Week in St. Paul. 5 Eyewitness News reporter Jessica Miles is at the Capitol right now. So, Jess, what is the atmosphere there?
Ellen, I got to tell you, the Capitol is a big place, and we do live shots here all the time, and we never have any difficulty, but it is tough today. The Capitol is packed, and people are pumped. Of course, this vote just happened, as you mentioned, about 10 minutes ago. So as we speak, senators are leaving the Senate chambers. We're on the first floor, so they're coming down from the second floor. They're coming down this gallant stairwell here, and people are cheering, and people are waving at their senators. They're very excited about today's vote. We'll kind of move off and see if we can see some of that. But people have been here all day long awaiting this. I talked to a mom who took off on Thursday, took off of work. She took off again today. She has been here since 10:30 this morning because of her daughter, who eventually showed up to support her as well. But people are here, are crying, they're laughing, they're excited. We know that the bill's author, Scott Dibble, is going to be making his way down to the rotunda. Also, we assume with the Majority Leader, Senate Majority Leader, here to talk to people who have been waiting to hear from their senators all day about this and are very excited about their vote as well. We're live at the Capitol. I'm Jessica Miles, 5 Eyewitness News.
Thanks, Jess, and you'll have a lot more again coming up at 5 o'clock tonight. Minnesota is the 12th state to legalize gay marriage and the first to pass such a measure out of its legislature. Iowa, for example, allows gay weddings due to a court ruling. Also at the Capitol, Governor Dayton and top Democrats are ironing out the details of a tax plan. Here's where things stand right now. A deal reached over the weekend would raise taxes on the wealthiest Minnesotans, the top 2%, as well as up the taxes on cigarettes. A proposal to extend the sales tax to clothing will not happen. A tax increase on alcohol and gas is still a possibility, though. Political leaders said the major decisions will be made in House Senate conference committees before the May 20th session deadline. Another piece of legislation on the table is a new solar energy bill. The Senate version requires 1% of large utility power to be solar by 2025. The House version puts a fourfold on that request. They're proposing companies be 4% solar by 2025. A compromise will need to be made before Governor Dayton gets his hands on that bill. Passage of either version would mean cleaner energy, but likely higher bills.